Welcome back to another episode of Trendy versus Traditional, where we do two different versions of the same dish.
And it is so hot today that we are both craving the same thing. We're craving ice cream. Today I'm just gonna be making a really simple, straightforward, traditional ice cream from scratch, and I'm very excited for the end result.
I'm also very excited, but the ice cream I'm making today, I can't make it here.
So you're leaving?
I am leaving because I need a certain equipment and we don't have it here, so I am going to go off-site.
Okay, starting to sweat.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'll see you later.
Okay, so yeah, you're leaving. I have to admit I'm sweating a little bit because Inka is very good in the kitchen just in general, but I think she's exceptionally good at desserts. I'm not super experienced making ice cream, so I'm gonna ask everyone at home to please bear with me.
As you can see, I am in a different kitchen. I really wanted to do something special today. I wanted to do these things called rolled ice cream. I first saw these on YouTube, videos of these street food stalls in Thailand where they would make these ice cream rolls, also known as stir-fried ice cream, which I thought was super cool. That's why I'm here at -10 Ice Cream. They specialize in rolled ice cream. I have my ingredients laid out. I'm gonna make the mixture first, and then after we make the mixture, we can start rolling. Yeah? Okay.
Going into the saucepan first is 1 cup of whole milk. I'm also confident that I will not make a mess during this shoot. And step number 2 is 1.5 cups of heavy cream. And we're gonna measure out, oh baby, that's thick. This is just gonna be like dairy soup that's gonna get nice and thick. You can see how thick that is. That is like plopping off of that. That's a bad choice of words.
In terms of ingredients, fairly simple. We only have 4 things: milk, sugar, pasteurized eggs, and heavy whipping cream. So you don't always need to put eggs in your ice cream, but adding eggs makes it creamier. It gives it like a richer texture, which is why we're gonna do it, because I like my ice cream Is that gross? I like my ice cream creamier. All right, so let's get pouring. So first off, I'm gonna put the milk in, and then sugar, the eggs. This is just pasteurized egg yolks. Give this a little bit of a stir, just to make sure the sugar is well integrated. I think that's about good. So now I'm just gonna add the whipping cream. Again, just mixing that together. So now we have our cream mixture. Boom.
Then we want a 1/4 cup of sugar. Said I wasn't gonna make a mess. Oh, he's getting cocky. He's getting cocky. That's okay, I'll get it later. Oh God. Put our 1/4 cup of sugar into our like dairy stew here. This recipe is so simple that I can't mess up. I can't.
Just gonna pour this straight back into this cup. Now that I have my mixture done, I'm gonna move over to the station where we have our ice cream machine, and we'll take it from there.
I've never worked with vanilla beans before, and I can tell this is serious business because there's only 3 of them in a jar, which to me means a little goes a long way. This is where some dexterity comes into play. Getting surgical. Everyone's holding their breath. Whoa. The bean is split. Now it's time to harvest. I'm gonna choose a different word than harvest. It makes me sound like I'm an alien. Now it's time to extract the seeds. You only get 1 shot. I don't think I've ever seen vanilla beans and like vanilla, what are these, seeds? It smells like really intense vanilla, which makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and add that. Last thing is to just cut this pod in half, and we're gonna drop those into our stew here, and then bring this to a simmer.
There's a lot of crazy flavors we could do, but I decided to go with Fruity Pebbles. So I know I'm responsible of doing like trendy food, but this is the first time I'm actually doing rainbow food, so that's pretty exciting. I also think like a bit of cereal in your ice cream will also give it that extra crunch. It's like creamy, but there's also like little crunchy bits. I feel like it should pair pretty well, and it's gonna look really pretty.
This recipe, I'm gonna use 4 egg yolks. One of my concerns with this is I don't want it too eggy. These are some juicy boys. Take it easy.
This is a little bit intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Don't really have a lot of experience doing this. Wish me luck. Let's do this. Concentration. Bit of honey on here. Woo. Hopefully that's not too much. And then in goes our mixture. This is the part where we have to go really fast. So you have to go fast because the griddle is freezing the ice cream, and if you don't do this, it might get stuck to the surface. It's like when you get freezer burn, right, from your ice creams. This is what they did in like the street food videos too, so that's my inspiration. It's like scrambling eggs a little bit.
Ice cream is just delicious, and it's delicious because of the sugar. And we gotta get another 1/4 cup of sugar in with the yolks here. Just to combine all of this. Ultimately, we're not looking for this to be super yellow. And this is getting a little paler, so I think I just need to keep going on this for another minute or so. Oh God, I need a Gatorade or something. The yellowness has definitely come pretty far down. It is starting to turn a little bit paler, which is what we want. Oh, okay, I'm done. My forearm is on fire.
So now I have my little ice cream pile. We're supposed to spread this out now into like a thin, even layer. You want to get it as thin and even as possible because then you can roll it out properly, and it has to be even so you don't get like weird looking chunks. Is it time to now roll? I think it is. Here we go. I'm gonna set this down and roll this baby. It's time to rock and roll. Okay. Boom! They said to hold it up, tilt this up high. Really putting my arm muscles to work here.
Welcome back. We have let our cream vanilla bean mixture cool a little bit. That's very important because we're gonna be pouring it into our like egg mix, and we don't want the hot liquid to cook the eggs. No one wants scrambled eggs ice cream. We're mixing a 1/2 cup of our cream mixture into the egg mixture. Get that all combined. The thickening. My arm is gonna be so ripped by the end of today. If you're not making this face while making ice cream, you're not doing it right. Now that our egg and cream mixture are combined, it's not hot, it's just like slightly warm, which we're going to pour this back into our saucepan. We're gonna bring the temperature up a little bit. We're just looking to thicken this a little more over some heat. Here he goes. I'm happy to say it is very, very good. Right now it just tastes like a melted vanilla milkshake, which to me means I'm definitely on the right track.
Okay, so now I have my 5 little mini ice cream rolls. I'm just gonna put this in the bottom, gently just pile this on. I'm holding it at an angle, so then, you know, it's easier to put this together. So this is what I have. This is my semi-finished product. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would be. I'm pretty happy.
I'm gonna fill this bowl with ice. I'm gonna pour the hot mixture into this and then set that down, and we're gonna like chill it as fast as we can before it gets churned up. This is pretty much it. I'm gonna pour it into the ice cream maker, and in theory, we will then have vanilla bean ice cream. This is gonna sit in here for about 30 minutes. It's gonna turn into ice cream. I will then scoop it out and then go find Inga so we can figure out traditional versus trendy, which ice cream is better.
Before this melts, I'm gonna now quickly prepare the toppings.
I found you. I need to finish plating this.
All right.
Please give me some space.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll be back.
Bring it on.
We have Malin.
And I love ice cream.
We have to apologize a little bit. They've gotten a little melty.
It's a little steamy in New York.
Yeah, I like melted ice cream too, so.
I present to you my vanilla bean ice cream sundae. Please enjoy.
It looks very classic, fast, casual, nerd.
That is
Love
very
that.
much my beat. and I'm sticking to
Vanilla,
it.
I feel like, is very American
Thank you.
to be vanilla.
I don't know why I said that.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
Actually,
I'm a little surprised.
despite its appearance.
It's really creamy.
Okay, that's what I was aiming for.
And now I'm gonna try this one. I've never had rolled ice cream before, so I'm excited to try it. Ooh, you really taste the Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
crunchy, which is like a nice thing in ice cream, I feel like. The presentation is beautiful.
Yes!
I love strawberries, so that helps.
I'm sweating, and it's not because it's hot. We will
So-
respectfully hold our ice creams.
Given presentation, I think Inga's was prettier, but in terms of taste, I'm much more like of a classic ice cream kind of person. So I think I'd have to say Chris's is my favorite.
Crying.
Interestingly, this is the hardest I've worked on a traditional recipe.
Well earned, yeah.
So I will take that. But
Well,
I think this was a
congratulations.
very fair ice cream
Yeah,
battle.
it was hard to.
This is like,
Yeah, but this is good. There's no hard feelings in this battle. We get to eat just good food that we make for each other.
true. As usual, tell us in the comments below what you want us to do next, or DM us. Find us on Instagram.
Let us know.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drunk